Hey guys, welcome to Combo Breakers. Good to be back again.
Not so fast, Lewis. Have you read our bios on our social media pages for this podcast? We've got more episodes to do, Lewis, not just this one. Just you and me, and sometimes a special guest, and sometimes live at a convention, but never at a McDonald's. You want to know why, Lewis? Because they crossed us.
Okay, take it easy, Mario. That's dark.
No, it gets darker, Lewis. Welcome to the darkest year of our podcast episodes. First thing that's different, no more McDonald's, Lewis. They promised us a sauce, so now we're going to replace them.
Oh, fuck.
This podcast will replace the void the McDonald's Szechuan sauce has left in the fans and their universe.
Oh, man.
The listeners wouldn't have accepted me if I did this show without you. So now you know the real reason I have you on this show.
Oh, whoa.
We just took over the void, Lewis.
Oh, man, what?
And if you tell the listeners, I'll deny it. You'll deny it. And then they'll take my side because I'm a hero, filling the void of their Szechuan grief. And you're going to have to do whatever I say, Lewis, forever. And I'll go out and I'll find more of that Mulan Szechuan teriyaki dipping sauce, Lewis.
What are you talking about?
Because that's what this is all about, Lewis.
Szechuan?
That's my one arm, man. I'm not trying to do this podcast to be successful and entertain people, Lewis. That was fake. I'm getting that McNugget sauce without McDonald's.
Nugget?
I want that Mulan sauce, Lewis.
Mulan?
That's the point of this podcast, Lewis.
What the hell?
If it takes 100 more episodes, I want my McNugget dipping sauce.
What are you talking about, Mario?
Sauce, Szechuan sauce, Lewis.
What are you talking about?
That's what's going to take us all the way to the end, Lewis. 100 more episodes, Lewis.
Szechuan sauce?
100 more episodes until I get that dipping sauce.
Shit. Hey guys, welcome to Combo Breaker Geek Podcast. Man, it's good to be back. We were just off for,
A week. Yeah.
For, moving.
Yeah.
But it's episode 36.
Yes.
The Szechuan sauce.
Yes, it's all going to be all about Szechuan sauce. Lewis has a name for it and I have a name for it. Your name is?
I call it the Szechuan Sauce Fiasco.
And mine is called the Great Szechuan Disappointment of 2017. Somebody actually made a hashtag called Saucegate. I don't know. Do you
Saucegate?
You know what that reference is, right? Watergate?
Watergate,
Okay. So yeah, somebody hashtagged that. But basically this episode is all about what happened yesterday.
You call it the Szechuan sauce screw job, the Szechuan,
Yeah.
the election of Szechuan 2017.
The old McDonald's switcheroo.
The old McDonald's switcheroo.
So many fucking names, but...
I found a needle in the balls, that's why they took away the playground at the balls kind of thing.
True.
Szechuan.
So this on top of it being Szechuan sauce, we're also going to be talking about news that came out from New York Comic Con this year. So New York Comic Con is actually ending today, actually in a couple of hours. There's a bunch of releases that came out from that, and then of course news from the past 2 weeks. But this episode we're going to do it a little different. We're going to do the main topic first, because everybody wants to talk about the Szechuan sauce and Rick and Morty, and then I'll let you talk about the season finale at the end of all this, because I know you saw it. I haven't seen it yet. But first off, let's talk about. Well, first off, let me talk about the comments that I saw. One thing that got people confused was, and I could see both sides, because the way McDonald's, the whole point of this was that McDonald's went about it the wrong way in when it came to promoting it and advertising it. So we all know that because of the first episode of season 3, Rick and Morty, basically that whole intro that you heard us do was an exact replica of the rant that Rick did at the end of that episode, where that's where the whole Szechuan sauce craze started. He goes back and those aliens are in his head.
They go into his mind.
And they're trying to get the portal gun information, and then he sidetracks them to where he got Szechuan sauce from McDonald's, and from there was a Mulan promotion. Like, what was it, 95 or 96?
1998.
98, okay. 98, and then after that, everybody was, like, crazy. And then it's funny, because if you went on eBay, somebody sold an original pack for, like, $3,000 or some shit.
Who would have an original... Okay, okay. My grandma still has, like, packs from, like, 2005 of McDonald's ketchup. So...
Why?
Because she just likes to have those ketchups there. Like, we go and... She doesn't buy ketchup bottles. She just gets she gets a bunch of the little things when they used to give them out.
I gotcha.
And then when we want ketchup, we just get some, but I'm pretty sure she has a lot of those.
That's, well, I'll get to that later, because it's funny you said that. But, so, So basically, that whole thing happened, and then there was people on Twitter, and I think there was even a petition too, where like they wanted McDonald's to bring the Szechuan sauce back. This is for all you guys who don't know what's going on with the whole Szechuan thing, because there's some people that are out of the loop. So basically, the creators got a gallon of the Szechuan sauce. They teased it on Twitter, and it was in a case that said it came from a different dimension.
See, 1998.
Yeah, thanks to McDonald's. And then I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks later, they announced that they were going to be releasing the Szechuan sauce for a limited time, for one day only. And then this is where the shitstorm starts. Shit show starts. Well, it's
Szechuan shit show starts.
Szechuan shitstorm. Szechuan shitstorm. Hashtag Szechuan shitstorm. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna hashtag that.
I know.
Okay, so basically, if there was a website, right?
Yes.
That here's the tricky thing. It wasn't all about the Szechuan sauce, and it wasn't all about Rick and Morty. What it really was about was the release of the new tender strips that they had coming out, and the Szechuan sauce was a side thing, but it was also like a kind of a nod to like, hey, we heard you guys, we're gonna bring back the Szechuan sauce, because those strips had not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5 dipping sauces. It had 10 different fucking dipping sauces. So here's the thing: they said Szechuan sauce is gonna be coming out, right? So you go to the website, and the website is for the tenders, not McDonald's. Well, it's a McDonald's website, but it wasn't even a Szechuan sauce website. It was a sauce for the tenders. So when you go, automatically people are all like, oh, let me see what location is going to have Szechuan sauce, right? So here's the tricky thing that no one paid attention to. If you go to your locations and it says who's doing the promotion, the tricky part is it's going to list all the McDonald's, because every McDonald's is doing the promotion for the tenders, which is what the website was for. Now, if you're in a city that has a lot of McDonald's like ours, it's easy to get confused, because you're going to automatically see a location by you and you're going to be like, oh, the location's listed. Here's the really tricky part: was you had to keep scrolling until it said specifically Szechuan available, because those are the only locations that had the Szechuan sauce. So just because your location was listed there, those were the ones participating in the tender promotion, which is what the website was for. Szechuan was extra, so you had to look for the one that specifically said Szechuan. And for us, every fucking McDonald's in town was doing the promotion, but only two
had
Szechuan sauce. So a lot of people were confused, because I'll read some of the comments later, but some of the people were saying like, oh, I went to the McDonald's and it said that they were going to do the promotion, but they didn't even have a shipment. Well, it's because that one was doing the promotion for all the sauces, but not the Szechuan. Which they should have fucking expanded it to. I think it would have been.
They just overlooked. I guess they underestimated the amount, the fan base that the show has.
On top of overestimating it, they should have just fucking released like a bigger batch at all the locations. That would have been a lot easier, and then it wouldn't have. I mean, maybe you think it would have been easier. You think it would have caused more commotion?
No, because check it out. There was a lot of people, but if you would have spread it out, it would have been better. That's what my guess is. Because when they release a new product, whether it be the chicken selects or whatever they're coming up with, they always release it on a McDonald's scale basis. Mm-hmm. And then, it's not like when they released the buffalo sauce, the sweet and sour sauce and everything. It's not like all the McDonald's didn't have it. They all had it. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand, like. Now I could see as okay, we're kind of catering towards Rick and Morty, but also just like putting it. I mean, there must have been something there, because it just sounded really fishy to me that only 2 locations had them.
Yeah, it was fishy to me too, and I'll get to there's another thing that was really weird. I'll get to that a little bit later, but so basically everybody had a different experience with it, and I almost stabbed you when you were helping me move yesterday, and I'll tell you why. So. Basically, different locations were handling the promotion a different way, which I think was bullshit, because me and you were talking about it, but when I went early, right? So I went around 12 o'clock, it was around 12 o'clock, and there was maybe 5 people in line, so I was like, awesome, sweet, right? I'll be fine. I know the line's gonna get big, because it was already busy in there. So I'm sitting there, I'm standing there in line, and all this happens within 5 minutes. So I'm there and gone in 5 minutes. So all this happens in 5 minutes. So I'm there, and this dude is just like Morty, like just some little dorky dude with a yellow shirt and blue jeans. And I was like, oh, that's fucking Morty, right? So, and there's this dude in the front of the line with cameras and stuff. So I hear the drive-thru's getting kind of busy. And of course, if you're a jackass and you didn't read the website, it says dine-in only. So a lot of people were trying to be sneaky and going to the drive-thru, right? So anyway, so then someone goes to the drive-thru and I overhear the employee go, "Oh, we only have 20." That's all I heard. And I was like, it has to do something with the fucking Szechuan sauce. So I'm there, and this guy comes out. He goes, "Man, that's bullshit." He goes, "People had tickets, so basically everyone standing in line is not going to get the sauce, right?" Because, I mean, everyone was saying, well, like, oh, the website said specifically it goes on sale at 2. There's nothing online about tickets, whatever. So the guy's all like, yeah, so everybody inside that had a ticket is going to get the sauce for sure. So me and these dudes, it's like 4 of us, like strangers, we're like, that's bullshit because of what the website said. So sure enough, manager comes outside after these people had already been standing outside for fucking few hours, because I heard other locations were worse. I even saw pictures where the lines were longer. So then the manager comes out and says, "Oh, if you don't have a ticket, you can't get it." And I found out that those people had gotten tickets from 5 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, what the fuck? So then you're helping me move yesterday, and I bring up the story, and you say you have a ticket. I was like, how the fuck is that possible? So you got lucky because, of course, we're not going to mention her name, but you knew an employee who worked at McDonald's, and you got the info about the ticket. The thing is that not all McDonald's did that, because a lot of them, they really did do it how they were supposed to, which is at 2 p.m., you come in, whatever. The thing is that there were a few McDonald's that I heard that did do the ticket thing. And there was one that I think it might have been like here in Texas, where like I heard a story where the line was wrapping around the block, and they knew that there was only 20. Instead of telling people, like, hey, there's only 20, you're letting people fucking pile up there. You know what I mean? And there was even some locations where cops got called, and it just got really crazy because McDonald's did a really shitty job of like advertising it and promoting it. And the whole thing about the tickets, if we debated about it, I can see both sides. One is that was a dick move, that the only way to get this is if you had inside help from an employee, right? The other way I can see it is like, oh, you're cool, you got the hookup, that's cool. So I can see it both ways, but I'm on right now because of where I was at. I actually went. I was there and I was like, fuck that, that's bullshit, because not everybody dealt with that.
Guys, please don't hate me. And,
we don't hate you because you didn't get the sauce.
Yeah, I guess karma works that way too, because it was it was a Saturday. I was supposed to be there. So my thing was, I had somebody cover in for me from work, and they were going to cover my shift in the morning so I could just go pick up my sauce. Well, it turns out that, stupid university, I have a test on Saturday at 1 to 3 something. So I'm all bummed out. I'm there in the morning, so I just can't go to the McDonald's because I'm going to need those hours to actually go and take my test. So it did nothing for me. Having the info, having the ticket, having everything, did nothing for me. So don't hate me.
And you found out, because you didn't, okay, so you knew about the sauce when I sent a screenshot to you, and you're like, oh, the sauce, right?
No, I knew before. Because I have this guy that works with me. He's a huge Rick and Morty fan.
So aside from that, you knew the info before. So, but you didn't know anything about the tickets, though, right? Because you had visited the website before.
Yeah, no. When he told me the next day, I visited the website, and then what had happened was that I was at school, and then this person that goes to class with me, works at a McDonald's. And I was like, oh, McDonald's, Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
Cool. What I was asking about, I was asking if it was going to be as big as the barbecue thing.
Yeah. They were.
No, actually, they were smaller.
They were smaller?
Yeah.
That's even worse.
They were like half C's of what
the fuck?
From what I've heard and what I've seen.
That's bullshit.
Because I saw a review on one of those guys that got in. I saw a review, but, and it's like, oh, yeah, but, you're going to have a ticket and stuff like that. It's like, what do you mean tickets? Yeah, you're going to have your order ready. It's like, what do I have to do? Like, well, you kind of have to be, you do your order, really super early. And I was like, shit. So before, I was like, do you work at some point? It's like, you think you could do the hookup and just, have my order? Because most of the McDonald's closed.
I'm trying not to stab them right now.
Okay, most of the McDonald's closed,
Yeah.
After certain hours, and only the drive-thru was open. So I had her, gave her the money, and she just ran the order, and I had the ticket. And I never got it.
Well, here's the thing. So, like I said, the ticket thing, that was... Because there was... And I'll get to the comments, in just a bit. Because I had some messages and comments. But somebody even said that they left and then came back. Because they went in the morning. This was, I think, Houston. And they came back in line somewhere around 12. They were one of the first ones, and they got the sauce. And because they were there in the morning,
Yeah.
but they didn't get. There was nothing about a ticket, so I don't know why some McDonald's did that bullshit. So, anyways, so then I go to the website after I leave, and remember all that happened in 5 minutes, and so I'm there, and the guy with the cameras are like, well. So this lady, a lot of us are pissed, and this lady's walking out of McDonald's, and he's all like, because I guess he's doing a podcast or a YouTube video or something, and so the guy goes, well, I mean, you don't have a ticket, but you can still stay and get something to eat in here, and she's like, fuck McDonald's, I'm going to Burger King, and I'm never eating here again, and this other guy that was with us, he's like, I drove all the way over here from so-and-so, he goes, fuck this, and we're like, first off, I'm vegan, I don't eat McDonald's, I just wanted the fucking poster. And I wanted the sauce. That's all I wanted. I wasn't gonna eat it. I was just gonna fucking. I'm a collector. I'm a fucking whatever. Right?
Yes, you're a collector.
So I wanted the fucking poster. So then I go online and I go, let me see what the fuck. Maybe I missed something. I don't know who the fuck read this, but if you go to the website and you scroll all the way to the fucking bottom, there's the terms of agreement. And basically, I think if I'm correct, the stores did like one more than the terms of agreement said. But basically, there was 1,000 posters. They were limited. So. It was 1,000 posters across the United States, from what I understood. The same thing with movies. It happens with pops. It happens with like movie posters. Whatever the amount it is, that's how much it gets spread in the United States for limited locations, right? So you have 1,000 posters. Let's do the math real quick. You have 1,000 posters, and this was the stupid part. You had a fucking poster for each of the sauces. Like, who gave a fuck about the other sauces, right? So you got a poster for each sauce. So then that makes 10 posters, 10 different posters. So then that means a tenth of the 1,000 is Szechuan, is a Szechuan poster, which is how many?
A tenth of 1,000?
A tenth of 1,000 is 100.
That's 100.
So out of those 1,000, only 100 are Szechuan posters. So then on top of that, you have 100 and you have them split in a location. And from what I understood, there was only 2 per location because it was 20 packs of Szechuan and then only 2 per location. So in all of San Antonio, if I'm correct, if I did my math right, there was either only 2 posters or 4 posters. It was either 2 or 1 per location because some people were saying it was 2 and then on I think the terms of agreement it says 1. So because there was only I think 10 posters I think per whatever, but my point is it was limited, and then the sauce was limited of course to 20. So basically how it was supposed to go was the first 20 people got sauces, right? Because they were supposed to do 40. So what it was 20 people got the sauces, and then I think it was the posters, and then you pick the posters. I think the first 2 get Szechuan, and then the other half, because it was split in a half, the other half got a basically a voucher to get a free meal. That's basically what it was. So I don't know if anyone read that or if you care, because I read the whole thing. I just didn't memorize the whole thing. But if you care to look at it, go to the fucking website again and go all the way to the bottom. There's a terms of agreement, and it tells you how many each location was gonna have. But the thing that sucked was that it was a fine print thing. Like, they were doing this whole promotion about Szechuan sauce, but it wasn't anywhere close to how they were advertising it. Especially if you look at the terms of agreement, you're like, oh fuck.
But they were not advertising that they were specifically doing Szechuan sauce.
No,
there is a website. They're doing a whole bunch of sauces. They just happened to throw in. I guess that was
the trick though. That was the trick. It was because it really was all about the tenders. Like, it really was.
The thing was that they really wanted their tenders to sell. And they're like, okay, so how can we just pull people into this? And then, okay, throw some Szechuan sauce.
Funny thing is, though, people went, they packed the place, and people were pissed and left in groups. Like, no one bought anything, and everyone's like, fuck McDonald's. And then there's people were going off on McDonald's on Twitter. You want to go into some of the stories?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, so let's go into... You guys were cool enough to send me some of your comments and stories on my Instagram. So, thanks for that. So, I'm going to go to one of the first one I have is a pretty interesting one. So, this is on Instagram from Think Freely. So, he says... So I got a sauce. I showed up for a Pokemon raid next door and figured I'd pop in for a breakfast biscuit. It was 9 a.m. and there was a guy in line reading a book. I saw the sign on the register about the sauce and recognized we were in for a clusterfuck. I've been to many midnight release product launches and limited edition giveaways. If what the managers were saying about 20 packs per store were true, shit was gonna go down. I had my wife bring me pants so I could get out of my sweats, and my Nintendo Switch to keep me occupied. That's your boy right there, Nintendo Switch. And my Nintendo Switch to keep me occupied, and I just kind of hung out playing Switch and talking stuff with random fans who would filter in to ask about the promotion, see the line, and leave. There were a few obnoxious folks, constant impressions, theorizing and correcting other fan comments and quotes. Weird shit. So basically fanboys of the show. By 1 p.m., 400 plus people had descended on this Mickey D's. We tried to keep everyone informed that 17 available packets had already been claimed by the first 17 people in line. But there were posters and stickers available after that to those who wanted. Oh shit, I forgot about the stickers. Whatever. After I got my sauce, one guy tried to snatch it out of my hand. So one guy tried to snatch it out of his hand, and countless other people started asking to take pictures with him, the sauce, and him holding the sauce. One guy even asked if his newborn could take a picture with him and the sauce.
What?
It was nuts. A guy kept putting a $20 bill in my face and saying, "One dip, dude. Just one dip. Money's right here."
What?
I was trapped in the parking lot by the insane line of cars and people. I just stood around letting random gawkers take snaps at me. Weird as fuck. I'm saving the sauce for my 3 friends who introduced me to the show and aren't stupid or insane enough to do what I did. So that's one story.
That's amazing.
Another one. This is on Instagram from @KeyOfCMajor. This is a short one. She just said, "I was the first person in Seattle to get the sauce. The bad part was there were only 38. There were only 38 and over 200 people behind me."
Ooh.
So me, it was crazy because when I got there, there was like 10 of us, but I don't know how many people were in the lobby because it was fucking packed. Let me go to the other comments I have here. Got a few more to go through, and then we'll jump to the Facebook. @LightningJ90. It was terrible. People lined up because the sauce was supposed to be at that location. It wasn't. Just 10 posters. That more than 30 people got in line for. So she said there was more than 30 people there, and there was only 10 posters, but they didn't have the sauce. They didn't have Szechuan sauce. So that might have been that there was a fuck up, or it was one of those situations where, we saw the location on there, but it just happened to not have Szechuan. Another one, this is from @Robin Wybor 24. The closest McDonald's with sauce to us was an hour and change away. The phone was off the hook, so no way to call and check on the situation. After all was said and done, at least 300 of us waited. They waited an hour just to be told there were only 50 to begin with. I want my Mulan McNugget sauce.
Oh.
I want my Mulan McNugget sauce too. But yeah, so she waited in line with about 300 people. One more friend of mine who also does a podcast. This is Jeremy Zapp on Instagram. He quoted, "Let's bring a limited amount of highly demand product for a limited time. It probably won't sell." He said that's what McDonald's was thinking. But
I don't even think that's what they were thinking.
I mean, it's just crazy how they knew how. This is what's weird is because we were we both agree that the Szechuan sauce was a side thing to the tender promotion. But the thing is, they knew how rabid fans were because they were petitioning for McDonald's to bring it back. Yeah. And then it was kind of like a tease. They were like, "Oh, they want it. Let's just fucking."
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What I think is that they try to get people to get their tenders, and then they just said, "Okay, so what's gonna draw their attention to the tenders? The Szechuan sauce."
Yeah.
Now you don't have enough Szechuan sauce, they're gonna get mad at you and they're gonna boycott you, and you're not gonna sell your tenders.
And then there was one more. I'm gonna let you talk about this
but I kind of want to try the other sauces though.
You suck. So I think @Haley Smiles, if I'm correct, on Instagram. Let me see. So she. Of course, I asked people to send me their oh, okay, here it goes. @Haley_Smiles11 on Instagram. She actually had a video and she tagged the page on her Facebook. What was I saw some of it, but I know there was a guy. She actually got it on her Snapchat. Unfortunately, and I think you might have deleted it maybe, but I can't see it anymore. But go ahead.
I saw it. The video was kind of like it was a guy. Now that you mentioned, he was wearing white and shorts, so I think he's just trying to cosplay Morty, I guess.
Yeah.
He's a little chunky guy, but he was like real mad. He's like, "Those guys over there, they're friends, and they got their Szechuan sauce, and I want my Szechuan sauce." And he was just like going all over the place, and you could just see the face on the person over the counter being like, "Shit, what I do?" But yeah, man. I mean, I've heard stories about people just like going nuts at McDonald's.
And what's funny is even the BBC News reported that I guess this was at multiple locations that the police were called to some locations because dude, you have that amount of people. Let's say you see at least 50 people lined up. If you're a manager, you know shit's gonna go down. Me and you worked, retail, and we know that if you have that much people in one area trying to get something, you're gonna have to try to calm shit down before it goes off. Dude, you have 300 people in line.
Yes, but this is what they're thinking. They're thinking, well, if we don't have enough, they might just go in and buy whatever. Cause
that's not what happened.
No, that's not what happens. Yeah. But okay, the other day I was at work and I read an email about because we're having whatever promotion on whatever shit, and you're not supposed. Some people are like, you're not supposed to tell your customers that you only have that many available. Why? Because you don't have any foot traffic. You won't be able to sell stuff. And, oh, shoot, what the heck is that?
That's one of the lines. I don't know what location that is.
Well, that Rick got some Szechuan sauce.
There's a Morty behind him, too.
Well, that Rick and Morty got whatever they wanted.
Okay, and then?
Yeah, so, like, maybe this is their mentality. It's like GameStop with the Nintendo. You only post that you have 20, but then you don't tell people, like, oh, we only have 20. Why? Because you want them to go into the store, get some foot traffic, buy some shit, and it never turns out that way. Never. Of course, GameStop could just say blame it on Nintendo and that's it.
McDonald's should have fucking known better.
This is just McDonald's' fault.
Yeah, so let me read some comments. These are, I'm not going to name these people because these are comments that I took. So one of them, somebody said, my fiance got there hours early. They said they were supposed to get the sauce but didn't have it. They had 10 posters they would give out at 2 p.m. Asked him to wait. Then he got cut in line by people and he didn't get one. He tried 2 other locations. They had no idea what he was talking about because, of course, not all of them got Szechuan. No locations had any sauce. Dumbest promotion ever. This could have been a huge marketing campaign, helping and failing franchise to be slightly relevant again. We both kind of hate McDonald's anyway, so we definitely won't ever go back. One more. Let me see if we got another one here that was... Oh, somebody got I think the stickers. Actually should have stuck around for the sticker, but whatever. I think I was just so irritated. Oh, so here's one. So this might be a little bit of an insight. I don't know how much truth there is to this, but when the Szechuan sauce was being not promoted but talked about on Facebook, I don't know if anyone else saw it, but there was a picture of like a Rick and Morty Happy Meal, and I don't know if like that was made by like to make a story out of it or whatever, but supposedly someone talked to someone who was a corporate person in McDonald's, say that they're working on bringing an adult Happy Meal, a Rick and Morty one, to McDonald's. So I don't know how much truth there is to that, but supposedly someone in corporate said that. So if you guys want to be anonymous and say and let us know if you work at McDonald's and you heard anything about that, that'd be fucking sweet. What else? So, and then here's another one here. I can tell by the comments lots of McDonald's employees pilfered the sauce for themselves. We're out of sauce before we even started, my ass. Hashtag McDonald's, hashtag Saucegate. This is what I was telling you about. Saucegate. And the thing that I believe about this is that when we were in line, the guy told me that, because they hadn't even gone on sale yet, and he was already seeing them on eBay for $50. So it was $50 a pack for the pack and the poster. And then if you went to other listings, there was one dude for $500 and 10 people were watching that listing. Yeah, so it was fucking insane. So eBay, I mean, basically, moral of the story is that if there's a restaurant having a limited promotion for something that's not crazy, stock up on it, stockpile on it, because you never know if there's going to be an animated show later on that's going to blow it up, and then you can be rich.
Yeah, but I mean,
dude, that fucking pack sold for let me see if I screenshotted it. I think it's, if I'm correct, it sold for like $3,000, but the original one, the original pack. I don't know if you had anything else to add on this, but I just wanted to thank everyone who shared their comments and their stories.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks. That was pretty cool of you guys to share with us. But no, I don't have the screen.
So an original pack of Szechuan sauce sold for $3,000.
Yeah, it was something like $3,000. There's actually a YouTube video on it. If I find it, I'll post it on the Facebook page. But I mean, basically that. Yeah, it was just a fucking shit show, dude. Like, and luckily, I only spent 5 minutes of my life dedicated to this. Like, I feel sorry for the people who stood like more than an hour in line with 300 people. Like, I really do, because I was in and out. Like, everything that you guys went through, I fucking went through it in 5 minutes. Like, literally, like, I wasn't even standing in line for long. And I guess I was one of the lucky ones who didn't get lucky, if that makes any sense. But,
So you think you think that Chocobo soda is going to be expensive like 30 years from now?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Final Fantasy's strong. And me and you both got more than one. I got 2.
I got 3.
But, why? Did you want to tell them something about that?
I feel bad for people, man. I guess I'm going to give one of mine away.
So, Lewis, I don't know when he's going to do it, but he's planning, I don't know if you guys know, but Jones Soda, they make these special sodas, like seasonal sodas that come out during Halloween and stuff. And actually, when Final Fantasy 15 came out, me and Lewis hunted these guys down. They came out at Target, if you guys don't know about them. It's an elixir, Final Fantasy elixir with a chocobo on it. And it's like some kind of orange cream soda. And Lewis has 3, and he wants to give one away.
So I will. So for anybody that didn't get a Szechuan sauce, well, I'm gonna put my terms of agreement.
Yeah.
I only have one.
He only has one. He only has one to give away. So whenever he's ready for the rules, guys, just stay posted.
I'll post it on the Combo Breaker Geek Podcast Instagram page,
and then I'll repost it on mine. So
and then
what's your Instagram at?
Combo.
I already know it.
It's Convo BGP.
Convo BGP. That's fucking weird for me to remember, but yeah, Convo BGP, and then me is at MV 7.0. So, and then of course we're on Facebook and all that good shit. Twitter? No, we don't have Twitter. I'm on Twitter,
but you're on Twitter, but we don't have it.
So enough of the Szechuan sauce, but not enough of Rick and Morty. I want you to talk about the season finale of Rick and Morty, because it's gonna be another 2 years or almost 2 years before season 4 comes out. From what I saw, so go ahead and tell me, because I've heard some people saying they really didn't like it.
What, 2 years?
Yeah, it's like a year and a half, I think, before season 4 comes out.
What?
Yeah.
My life.
Yeah.
What is my life? What?
Oh shit. So you want to talk about the episode?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. I'll let you talk about it. And go. I mean, should we do spoilers? I haven't seen it yet. No, you know what? Do it without spoilers. Just go ahead and like do like a rough overview of like why. Like,
oh my god.
Maybe what was missing. Tell your Tinder girls to stop calling.
Oh, okay.
Because mine don't call, so.
Well, okay.
Hashtag single.
Hashtag Marty's looking for a date.
Yeah, I just want to go to the movie. Look, you want to see Justice League with me? That'd be cool. All right, we can go see Justice League or something.
And he'll pay for the ticket.
I'll pay for the ticket. I'll even buy the popcorn. Even though I don't eat popcorn. Because I can't. Because of butter. Yeah.
Because they don't have a vegan butter for...
You know, funny, speaking of McDonald's, they're coming out with they just announced this, they're coming out with a vegan sandwich, like a McVegan burger or something. And guess what? Fuck you, McDonald's. I'm not getting your fucking vegan shit.
Dude, okay, before I start talking about this, let me just clarify something. Just the fact that something doesn't go your way doesn't mean you have to boycott the entire shit.
Don't even get me started. You boycotted HEB for stupid reasons for a while. You were like,
okay.
I'm not going to HEB. So you better stand down, sir.
Okay.
Stand down.
Okay.
All right, Rick and Morty.
Okay, I guess
Rick and Morty.
I can't argue with that logic.
Rick and Morty, and then we'll talk news.
Okay, so Rick and Morty. I didn't like the episode. There's a lot of people that said like the episode.
There are a lot of people that said they didn't either.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that say they didn't. I don't like the episode because fuck Jerry. I hate Jerry.
I think Jerry's funny.
I mean, he's funny.
Yeah.
But I hate him. I mean, you can take a person that's funny and still hate him.
True.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, if you recall the previous episode?
Oh wow, I just had deja vu.
Oh wow.
Oh, anyways,
if you recall the previous episode where he's is it the one where he's dating that alien chick? And he breaks up with her, but tells her that his kids are racist, and then she's like all hunting them down. You see, he's a dick. He's like just one of those adorable dicks.
I think the reason why he's a dick is because he doesn't know that he's being a dick. I think that's what it is. Is that he's so stupid and that's why he's funny. He's so stupid that he doesn't know he's being a dick. He's so like that.
He's stupidly insulting.
Like that episode. It was the one that the fucking Citadel one where where he's like working and then he's all like where the robot comes and like, oh, have some more pills, and then like he's all happy because he's not doing shit at work, but he's like in the
government.
Yeah, so like, but he doesn't like he's so like everyone else is like, you're fucking stupid, and like dude, Beth is getting drunk on the wine, and
it's like he's stupidly annoying and insulting. It's like I call it like an ending credit scene where they're doing this parody of E.T. For Bobo. and then they're all like, "Oh yeah, it worked. So Dad should be here with Bobo at any minute." And then you see him. He's on his bed watching his phone, eating popcorn. It's like, "Whoa, did you guys get Bobo home?" It's like, "No, you were supposed to like have him 3 hours ago." And then they open the car and Bobo just drops dead.
Yeah, you see, the thing is because he's so
stupid, man.
Well, stupid, not the word, but it's where he doesn't pay attention.
And this is why I didn't like the episode, but I think it was salvageable, because at the end there is an argument. Well, not an argument, but there's like a discussion with Rick and his family about Jerry, and that's precisely how I feel about a lot of people. It's just, I mean, like, it's like you kind of accept him because he's just stupid. And with me, it's like, you're stupid, man. Like, you're perhaps a cancer to society. You don't even realize it. I'm not saying go off yourself. What I'm saying is try to change your ways, man.
Man, Rick and Morty got some pretty deep fans.
I understand. But like I said, I'm not saying, hey, kill Jerry or whatever. No, what I'm saying is, hey, Jerry, you want to get your wife again? You want to get your kids? Change your ways, man. Be more, be less of an idiot. But no, they had to just do what they had to do. True. Spoilers free.
That's cool.
And then the whole thing with the president was kind of misleading because
I haven't seen it. No spoilers.
Well, it's on the actual name of the episode.
I know, but
Rick
I didn't read
POTUS.
It. Oh, okay, but I didn't read that either.
Okay.
But so, anyways, okay. So basically, what do you give it? Like, what do you rate it? And are you excited to see the next season?
Okay, this is the thing. There was no cliffhanger.
No cliffhanger. Okay. I mean, well, his whole arc is on the Szechuan sauce, so he doesn't need a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I mean, but like season 1, what was the season 1 cliffhanger? There was a cliffhanger. There was something.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Because I know season 2 wasn't where he gets captured.
Yeah, season 2 he gets captured, and then you don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't remember
season 1. There was something about season 1, but was
what? Was it the planet? Oh no. That was thinking about when he abandoned him. No, that was the end of season 2.
Well, I mean, I guess this is not a spoiler, but hey, I'm glad I got to see Mr. Poopy Butthole again.
Oh, he's alive?
Yeah, he's
alive. A different version.
Dude, he's alive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not even spoiler, bro.
No, I know. I didn't. There's some episodes that I'm like.
It's because you need to wait for the end. Every episode has an end credit scene.
I know. I forget that.
And then actually on Total Recall.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, when Beth shoots him and whatnot, they just picture the family at the hospital, and he's just like with the cane recovering. And then,
oh, okay, I think I remember that now.
Yeah, and he's like,
oh yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't have any.
Yeah.
And then after on season 2, when Rick gets captured, you see Poopy Butthole at his house, and he's like, ooh wee, did you like this episode? And then he gets like, he's like, these are my pills, they help me. And he just chucks the whole freaking bottle. Cope with the pain. And then he gets like a pizza guy, like he's like the guy's like, here's your pizza. He's like, ooh wee, do you think Rick is gonna get out of prison? He's like, I don't know. I'm just delivering pizza. And he just gets all fucking crazy and excited. And then you get to see him again. And I don't know. I just think he's really funny.
Are you, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are, regardless of how the season ended. But are you looking forward
Dude, I'm getting a call from Morty.
This guy. I mean, if you want to answer it.
No, dude, I'm in the middle of a podcast.
Okay, that's
sorry,
weird.
Morty.
So, anything else you want to say on Rick and Morty? Just besides, are you looking forward to season 4?
I'm looking forward to season 4.
Okay, I gotta catch up, see the end of season 3, and then we can go on. And it sucks because I missed the fucking Rickmobile this year too. Like, I was kind of bummed.
I missed it
so
too.
I missed everything. I missed the Rickmobile and the Szechuan sauce.
Dude, I don't want to sound insulting to people, but I probably will. But I've read online that Rick and Morty fan base are one of the most toxic fan base that they've ever had.
I haven't met a it's funny because the guy who messaged us on Instagram said that there was a lot of weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird people that. Well, I'm not saying weird. There's just a lot of people that, like, they've even got into arguments with Dan Harmon and Roiland.
Well, have you seen those memes where somebody's all like, oh, like they're talking about like something smart, and then the other, like the Rick and Morty fan goes, oh, don't worry, I'm a scientist because I watch Rick and Morty.
Oh,
like
shoot.
It's just like memes like that. But yeah, dude, I mean, you ready to move on from Rick and Morty or what?
Let's go.
Okay, well, I'll let you do that first.
Thank you.
Because it threw me off. Like
that's how I feel. It's like, oh no, I'm listening, I'm paying attention.
Well, it's because, okay, Well, it's because usually I'm searching something, but I'm just gonna go through this real quick. So right now, we all know that we both moved. Lewis and I moved. He doesn't have his. Usually, we have a setup and we can watch the trailers they broke out. Well, because of New York Comic Con, 3 trailers came out. I haven't seen them, so we can't see them now either. But if we get a chance, actually, can we see them on your phone?
Yeah, let's try to do that.
Okay, so let's do that real quick. So the first trailer that came out, Pacific Rim trailer.
Yeah.
First one came out, or we could not see it. That's up to you. I mean, I don't know if you can.
I mean, I don't know.
Go ahead, finish your business.
So I guess Morty just heard what I was, and he's like,
Is he asking you about the sauce?
No, he's asking me about the pops that we saw.
Oh, man, fucking tell him. Fucking, we'll message him later.
He's coming up from another dimension, man.
Okay, so Pacific Rim. Do you want to watch the trailer? Yeah, because I don't have to.
Because I like that movie, man.
Okay, can you turn your brightness up? I can't see. It's kind of dark. So we're gonna watch the Pacific Rim trailer. In case you guys haven't seen it, I think it got released yesterday. So this is the first trailer.
Which one? The extended trailer. 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Because it was it got released during.
And Mario's eye looked to be weak. Don't tell me you had your phone on this setting for the entire time. Did you have your phone?
No, I didn't. I would only brighten it when I needed to watch something, and then I would dim it down.
Oh, that's stupid.
Ooh-wee. It's flipping all late and shit. Flip it again. What the fuck?
Dude, now
Can we ever have an episode without technical difficulties?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
No thanks.
Alright, let's see. So now we're gonna watch the fucking...
Not the same characters, right?
Yes. Well, except for the main guy, Charlie Hunnam, because the Asian girl is back.
Man, I hate that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they might explain his absence. Well, let's see what's going on. So we see some Jaegers.
Is that the guy from Star Wars?
Yeah. He's playing the son of, what's his name?
John, what's his name?
Boyega?
Boyega?
Yeah, he's playing the son of the previous...
He's a cool actor, I like him.
Yeah.
But the war we thought we finished
is
just beginning. And the only thing standing in front of the apocalypse
is that her? That was like
doesn't matter where you came from, who believed in you and who didn't.
Oh, he's back too?
This is our time, this is our chance to make a difference.
I don't know if me and you could pilot a Jaeger together. I think we would be arguing too much. I think we'd fucking
I mean, you would probably just not, but I would just probably go with the flow.
Yeah.
I would probably just able to control it myself.
We have to be linked though. You can't control it yourself.
Well, it's because you have a lot of issues, man.
Wait, the Jaegers fighting each other? Did you notice that?
They're probably training or something.
Or the Jaegers are... Well, it's an invasion. Reminds me of Evolve.
Dude, that game hyped up so much.
Supposedly it got good after some updates, but... I mean, it's just trying the same thing over and over again. I mean, it looks like a cool movie. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie.
It looks like Megas or Power Rangers.
Next trailer. So this one came out. This one came out with 2 trailers actually, an extended one and a regular one. And once again for New York Comic Con, Justice League. Justice League trailer came out. 2 of them came out. There's one extended one and one regular one. They're both new, so we can watch either one. I really don't.
New
doesn't
York
matter to
Comic
me.
Con.
I'd rather not have too much spoiled for me.
This one?
Yeah, the new Justice League trailer. Who posted it?
With claim rate guard,
I like to watch the Game News official. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you said you like to watch the ads.
No. I wanted to see who posted it. So let's see. All right, Justice League. Let's see this shit.
Remember,
I'm hyped for this movie.
Mario will buy you a ticket if you go with him. Doesn't matter if you're a dude or a girl.
That's not what I said.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter.
I'm looking for long walks in the comic book store. You know, Nights Out, opening booster packs. Pokemon cards. Oh, Superman.
I'll take that as a yes.
What?
The ring.
It was a dream.
The world remains in mourning after the death of Superman.
Stupid.
Violence,
I
acts
tell that
of
was
war,
a dream.
and
No, it's
terrorism
because people
are
are telling me,
all on
like,
the rise.
is that a dream sequence? She just woke up, bitch.
I had a dream. It was the end of the world.
Invasion.
I think it's something more. Something darker.
Dark side is darker.
They should have gone with that.
Well, that army is supposedly supposedly this is all linked to dark side.
Strong man is strongest alone. You ever heard that? That's not a saying. That's the opposite of what the saying
Woman
is.
is chiseled.
Divided. We are not enough.
Damn, she's taking a step away for herself.
I made him a promise. This is why I brought you together. Ride ain't over yet. Amen.
Yeah, I don't like wiggly legs when they need you.
Oh, awesome. As a bat signal, that's your... Oh, sorry. That's your signal. That means we have to go now.
Yeah, that's what that means.
So cool.
Yeah, I mean,
But who's the Flash?
I mean, who's the Flash?
Like, is it Barry Allen? Is it?
Yeah, it's Barry Allen.
It's Barry Allen.
Yeah, it's Barry Allen. One more trailer. Well, yeah, I guess we can watch that one because I think me and you both. Star Wars trailer. That one just got released too.
Star Wars trailer.
One last trailer, guys, and then we'll stop boring you, and then we'll talk about other stuff because I know you can hear the trailers, but I don't know if you guys seen them. I've seen them. So if you guys have any thoughts on the Pacific
Which one
Rim
is
trailer,
it?
Justice League, Star Wars, the most recent one.
Which is?
Fuck. I don't know. It doesn't say on there.
It says Star Wars: The Last Jedi trailer.
11
2.
hours ago.
You wanna try that?
Yeah, the 2.5. So we'll watch this trailer. 'Cause I actually haven't seen any trailers. This is like why does it look like that?
Man, quit your bitching. You're gonna be fine.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, that's weird.
Yeah. You see, we could probably pilot a Jaeger by ourselves. We're
That's,
we're on
yeah,
sync.
we could, yeah. One punch and then we're
We're
good
done.
after that.
Yeah. Just breathe.
Reach out.
So far, this is a rehash of the other shit we saw. Come on. New shit.
What do you see?
I see dead people.
Yeah.
Technically, I did saw dead people myself.
True.
Darkness.
I saw all this. This better not be the fucking other trailer. What is this? Trailer 2 teaser.
So much bigger.
I think that's just the same trailer.
Yeah, I
every
seen
time.
this one. Alright, fuck
let's-
this. Okay, so there is a Star Wars trailer out. It was released at New York Comic Con or whatever, or during this time. I think it was released there, I'm not sure. Anyways, so those trailers are out, and then the last trailer I wanted to talk about is the I Choose You Pokemon trailer.
Oh, yeah.
The real trailer, not the teaser. So you saw it, right?
Yes.
I saw it. Basically, we already knew it was a retelling of the original Journey, but it includes all the gens up until now.
So that solves the conflict that we've all had. Like, what are you guys, stupid?
Or like why didn't this Pokemon exist before?
Yeah. So it basically says, guess what, guys? They've always existed. We've always known, and your fucking rap is a shit.
Yeah.
Your rap is meaningless to us.
So this movie comes out in November. I already got my ticket. I'm looking forward to getting my Ash Pikachu card. So basically it's a trailer like that shows basically like some of the first rehashes of the first episode of Pokemon, the Pokemon anime, and but it has Pokemon from all the way up till now to this gen. You see Incineroar on there too, and he's battling him, and
you see Ho-Ho.
You know, I'm looking forward to this fucking movie.
Okay, it sounds good, but like for those of you who were born,
it's multiverse.
Yesterday, in the original one, yes, Ash does see Ho-Oh, which is cool because they're like, okay, what the fuck is this Pokemon? Yeah, and then the Dex is like, I have no recollection of this Pokemon.
Stupid Dex.
But then you're led to believe that there was only 150. So I guess you could say that that's not quite the point. But you know, you had all these songs like "There's only 150 or more to see," whatever. But yeah, now
Pikachu.
Yeah, you know that the guy that sang that died.
No, I didn't know that.
He's dead.
Dang, that sucks.
He's dead.
You think they'll do a Poké Rap at the end of the movie? Dude, that'd be so fucking
They'll
cool.
get Lil Wayne's.
You killed it for me.
Pussy Lord. Money weed.
Alright,
anyways, but yeah, like, he just, like, okay, saw Ho-Oh, the Dex didn't get anything for him, and then he just moved on with his life. Here in the movie, it seems that that's going to be the focus of that movie, that he saw, like, the Ho-Oh actually drop a feather, and then he's going to go after Ho-Oh for a little bit, and he's going to be, I never knew, like, is, like, every different region a new country, or...
Yeah, that's how they kind of led us to believe when it came to the anime, like, because, like, oh, like, that's why we didn't... Well, no, that still wouldn't make sense, because they still didn't know about the other Pokemon, but yet when he went to the region, they already knew, like, at the beginning of the anime for X and Y, where he's at the that port, or whatever, the airport, or whatever the fuck it is, and he's there, and then, what's her name meets him there, what's her name? Serena? Mm-hmm. She's there, but, like, there's Pokemon that he had never seen before. And he's like, oh, but they knew about, you know, the Kanto region Pokemon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was... Yeah, like, they knew about his Pokemon, but he didn't know about their Pokemon.
So, I have two theories about that. Either...
he's stupid?
No, either... where he's from is, like, a third world country, and they don't have enough resources to actually see what's out there. You know, I mean, and you see it all the time.
That's bullshit. Professor Oak had his fucking cousin living in the lowland region. That bitch should have known something.
Yeah, and then you had the technology to teleport Pokeballs and...
True.
But anyways, it is what it is. But it just sounds weird to me. How come they didn't know about these Pokemon? It's not like Pokemon had just like... Well, another one could be that just Pokemon just probably popped out a couple years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll never know. But, I mean, I'm excited for the anime. Like I said, I got my ticket already.
I need to get my ticket.
Comes out in a few weeks. Less than a month. I'm fucking super excited. Let's talk about some really crazy stuff. So, I know you're a fan. So, this was announced officially at the panel with the cast and the producers. It's official. There's going to be a Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead crossover.
Ooh, wee!
Yeah, so what do you think about that?
I need to catch up on Fear the Walking Dead.
It's just weird because they're in separate timelines, so I don't know how they're going to do that. I'm just going to put a theory out there that they're going to have a central location, and they're going to do like a flashback thing where like the Fear the Walking Dead cast did something there, and then they were going to cut forward to like the Walking Dead cast there, and try to finish what they...
Is
like,
it,
you know what I mean?
Who's in the present, who's in the past?
Right now, well... Fear the Walking Dead. They're at the beginning of the breakout.
Oh yeah,
Walking Dead is ahead of.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
So basically, that's what I think is gonna happen. That's just a speculation, but I don't know, dude. Like people, I didn't want to read the comments because I kind of gave up on Walking Dead. But I'm kind of thinking that I'll watch that crossover. It sounds something fresh that no one thought was gonna happen.
I mean,
so I'm down to watch this.
Everything that's happening is basically a little bit fresh because you have characters that were not supposed to be living, like Daryl.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's just, come on, dude.
Fuck Daryl.
You might be interested in this because I know you're trying to keep up with the comic books. Heads up, you might not know this, but in the comic books, I don't know if maybe the TV show is going to end this way, but in the comic books, there's a new group that's going to be introduced very soon. They're called the New World Order, and basically they're like militarized group.
Oh,
they have like fucking uniforms, like white, like kind of like stormtrooper kind of.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like armor, and so like they're like a New World Order. So like they're, I don't know if they're bad or good. They look bad, but so they're gonna be coming out in the comics soon. So if I were you,
I mean, because
that issue,
I have the issue. Alpha's first appearance. I have I passed on what's his name? Ezekiel's first appearance, but then I have pretty much have the deaths of all characters that are kind of relevant right now in the show. So I mean, I don't know. I have somebody's first appearance, I guess. Alpha.
Yeah, so just to give you a heads up on that one. New World Order, Fear the Walking Dead crossover. Usually we talk more about Walking Dead, but ever since I jumped off the wagon a bit,
I mean,
we don't have
the
really
new
much to talk about.
Isn't the new season coming out like in a couple weeks?
Sure. I don't know. Oh, also too, I heard that they're gonna allow Negan to use the F word this coming season.
Oh wow!
So it's gonna be like they allowed it, so now it's gonna be like the comic books.
So probably. Yeah, because he's like a fuck bomb.
Well, he's gonna be a fuck bomb on TV now. They're allowing it.
Hashtag F bomb.
F bomb, yeah. So they're gonna.
Well, I guess they're gonna have to push it a little bit later.
I mean, I guess I really don't know when it's releasing.
Like, not later as in later.
Oh,
the week,
you mean the time slot?
The time slot, yeah.
I have no idea, dude.
Because it's a Sunday, and then you know how obnoxious kids are. They don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because they want to watch
how obnoxious kids are. Next piece of news: video games or movies? What do you want?
Let's do video games.
Video games. Okay, I only have a few pieces of video game news, but one thing I have: Star Wars Battlefront 2 is gonna be coming out soon, right? I fucking love the first one. The second one, I know you're gonna love it because they did a whole bunch to it. Well, aside from that, if I'm correct, the beta is up.
Yeah, the beta is up.
But on top of the beta being out, I don't know if you knew this. The original Star Wars Battlefront 2, the PlayStation 2 version, and then I think Xbox. I think it was on Xbox. But the Battlefront 2 servers went back online. So if you still have your Battlefront 2 for PS2, which was a fucking awesome game, you can now play multiplayer on that right now because the servers went up last week.
What? That's cool.
So now you have the server for the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, and you have the beta going on right now for the new one.
Now I'm thinking about getting it.
So
I mean, it's not that I didn't like the first one. It's just that
I understand why you didn't get into it though. Like why you didn't get into it because we were so used to playing Call of Duty. I think this one's gonna be a lot more open into classes and shit. It doesn't even have a story mode.
Precisely that. Not only that, but like sometimes story mode doesn't almost. Like in Call of Duty, story mode.
Oh yeah, story mode doesn't do much to it.
Except for Black Ops 3, I love the story mode.
But in Star Wars, it does. And Battlefront 2 had a story mode, and this is gonna. Dude,
yeah, because it allows you to understand the controllers better, and then because you get missions, you do this, you do that, and once you go into the multiplayer, then that's when you expand your repertoire of techniques.
Did you see the video I posted on the Facebook page with John Boyega voicing it?
Oh yeah, he's like,
15 minutes.
This is John Boyega.
And he's talking, dude. Yeah, that fucking. Oh my god, I can't wait for this fucking game. Let's go into. I guess we can still talk about video games. So I know a few episodes back we talked about that they were looking at making a Sonic the Hedgehog live action movie, and there was a bid for the rights. Well, film company got the rights for it, and Paramount Pictures is going to be doing it. So Paramount Pictures is going to be working on the live action Sonic the Hedgehog.
As long as it doesn't kiss a human, I'm okay with that. And Paramount Pictures, just a heads up, give me some Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, they do Transformers, so.
I mean, don't get Michael Bay involved.
Speaking of Michael Bay, let's do movies, because we're probably almost done with this episode. But movies, so this is crazy, but I don't know if you heard, but Gambit, the Gambit movie,
Yeah.
Channing Tatum, my boy.
Boy.
There, it's going forward again because it's been like back. They've been losing directors and all this shit. Well, they got a new director. I forgot who they're getting, but what I wanted to say was that the villain. I don't know if we talked about this. I don't think we did because he's one of my favorite fucking characters. The villain for the Gambit movie is gonna be Mr. Sinister. And I fucking love Mr. Sinister, like one of my fucking favorite X-Men villains.
What's his name? I know his name. It's he has a company. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, it was teased at the end of Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I see it. Essex,
yeah.
Daniel Essex. I think Daniel Essex. No, Nathaniel. Sorry, Nathaniel Essex. The reason why I said Daniel was they're looking at Daniel Craig to play Mr. Sinister. Now, if they fucking do that, I could see that. Because at first, Breaking Bad, what's his name?
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston wanted to play Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Which I could see that too, but now we had him play Zordon and I'm fine, but I want to see Daniel Craig do fucking Mr. Sinister. I think that'd be fucking sick, dude. Like,
dude, let's just jump back to video games real quick.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Mario Odyssey is coming out, man,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just not jumping on the wagon, man.
Dude, I can't. I'm still moving. Dude, I'm like so fucking behind on games. Like, it's ridiculous. I should have been one of the first people to play fucking Final Fantasy 15 when it came out because I'm such a huge fan. Both my brothers cleared the game and I haven't even played it. I wanted to watch the movies before I fucking played the game. I didn't even get to do that. So I'm like super behind. I'm getting the Pokemon 2DS edition.
Oh yeah, me too.
I already pre-ordered it, so when I get that, I'm finally gonna keep. As far as Nintendo goes, like especially on the DS, I'm trying to keep up. Like I'm even getting Ultra Moon when it comes out because that's a whole different story. It's a different story. It's not just an expansion.
It's like Black 2.
But yeah, so Mario Odyssey. I mean, I
mean, hopefully, I don't know, like, hopefully, man, I don't know, man. And then you have on November 7th, you got Sonic Forces. I was skeptical about that game, honestly. Like, I saw video game where they were comparing one with the other, and I don't know. I defended it on the Switch, but it still didn't get my attention to get it. But then they said they were gonna have like a bonus Shadow episode, and Shadow the Hedgehog is my favorite Sonic character ever, and now I'm getting it. And then on the 6th. Mario and Luigi, and then plus Bowser's Minions released, and I have not.
I need to get that.
Yeah, I need to get that, but I didn't get it. I just got the amiibos though, which now we have new Super Mario line amiibos, which are Koopa Troopa and Goomba.
I need to get that Goomba. I love Goombas. Goombas are probably one of my favorite characters in the Mario.
So you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a loop of me playing as Luigi, just like stomping on Goombas.
Let's go.
You're probably one of those people that leaves Goombas alive when you're playing them.
Sometimes I jump over them and then I'll go back and
just like
I'll do the Koopa Troopas though. I'll be like throw their shells and shit. Let's talk about something that might interest you. So we all know Hugh Hefner passed away. So right after that, they announced that they were gonna make a movie about him, biopic, and Jared Leto is gonna be playing Hugh Hefner. So that means we're gonna get to see more of his purring.
Oh my god.
So more purring Leto, and we're gonna see him in playing Hugh Hefner in
maybe he's not gonna purr.
Movie.
Maybe he's not gonna purr. Maybe because he's not acting as a Joker. Unless
I was just making a joke because a whole How many episodes did we talk about that? Like, I think it's at least 2 episodes that we talked about Jared Leto purring.
Because he's by far the worst, in my opinion, the worst.
I don't want to talk about this again. Guys, if you want to hear it, go listen to the Suicide Squad episode. Every time I talk about Jared Leto, this guy brings that up. I don't want to talk about it. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Maybe.
Jackie Chan is coming back for Rush Hour 4.
Oh, yes, I heard that.
Dude,
man, I love that.
I know. So, I'm looking forward to that, dude, because I Rush Hour, I love that series. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. But Jackie Chan's confirmed, so Rush Hour 4 is happening, dude.
Yeah, what's that song? Wait. What's that song that they said? What's my shame?
Whoa. Huh.
Yeah.
What is it for? Absolutely nothing second. Yeah, so, and then,
Filka fish.
Speaking of fighting, the Venom movie got the stunt coordinators on board who worked with John Wick. So the John Wick stunt coordinators are going to be working on the Venom movie. And then it kind of takes a weird twist. The one writing the movie is going to be the writer for 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, weird, right? Supposedly, she wrote a really good movie. I forgot what the movie is called, but the first thing everybody hit on was like the writer for 50 Shades of Grey. But then again, it was based off a book, so it wasn't completely her fault. Well, supposedly she wrote a really good movie. And I forgot what the movie was called. It was like an original.
I mean, a good director should have versatility and write whatever the frick they.
Yeah, but directors and writers are different.
But
we get confused.
No, directors. Oh
directors
yeah,
and writers.
Right. Yeah, my bad. But hey, it's not too far off the topic because you know the relationship that the symbiote establishes with this host is kind of that like. Oh, because like, he's in love with Spider-Man.
Erotic, yeah.
Yeah, because he's in love with Spider-Man.
Yeah, somebody was saying like, oh, it's gonna turn into hentai and there's gonna be like tentacles. And shit. I was like, oh man, that'd be fucking hilarious. But I mean, it's Sony, so I fucking don't know.
This Japanese corporation might use some tentacles.
Here's this. I mean, this is like not important, but I bring it up because I love her. I think she's fucking. I really like her. I wish they would do more with her. But Judy Greer, I've talked about Judy Greer before. The redhead who was in Jurassic World. Because I know you don't know what I'm talking about. She was in Jurassic World. She was in Ant-Man. She's Lang's mom, Lang's wife, ex-wife.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna be playing Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter in the new Halloween sequel. So Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't know if you're familiar with Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back, and Judy Greer's playing her daughter, and I fucking love Judy Greer. So that means she's probably gonna die, but oh man, I fucking love her. I just want to say that. Then a couple more movie things, and then actually a few more movie things, and then I guess we're done. In case you want to talk.
I have something else after the movies.
Okay, so movies. Just let me knock these out real quick. So we talked about Terminator 6, and that Arnold Schwarzenegger was coming back, and Linda Hamilton was coming back to play Sarah Connor. And then there was speculation that, they were saying that for sure it's going to ignore Terminator Genesis. And then I was saying, I think they're going to, supposedly they were going to do what Alien wanted to do, what they wanted to do with the Alien franchise, which was do a new sequel and pretend the other ones didn't existed. Well, they confirmed that that's going to happen. Basically, this new Terminator is going to be the new 3, and the last 3 movies didn't exist. So they're going to retcon those. So basically, it's going to be Terminator 1, Terminator 2, and this new one. So that's going to... And basically, that's what they were going to do with Alien, but that didn't go through. So for those Terminator fans, which I like Terminator, all the past 3 movies are going to be ignored. So Genesis, Salvation, and I want to say it's Rise of the Machines. I keep thinking that. I don't know if I'm right or not. 2 more pieces. I don't know if you ever seen Bob's Burgers. I fucking love Bob's Burgers. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it's like Rick and Morty, but if you haven't given it a chance, you need to watch it because Bob's Burgers is awesome. They're coming out with a Bob's Burgers movie, and I'm excited for that.
I think I've seen it.
Bob's Burgers is fucking hilarious, dude. So Bob's Burgers movie.
I mean, how is that comedy on that show? Like, is it?
I mean, it's funny. It's like, it's not like, I want to say it's kind of like old school Simpsons maybe, where like you have to, where like it's real, like not witty, but like smart assy kind of. It's funny, dude. And then like the characters too, like just, it's funny, dude. Couple more things, and then I'm done. One here is that there's gonna be an anime movie, a Batman Ninja movie that's coming out in 2018, and it's going to be done by the creators of Afro Samurai.
Oh, dude.
So it's coming out next year, and it's going to be a Batman Ninja movie.
Dude, anything Batman anime and creators of Afro Ninja sounds like a badass.
Afro Samurai.
What did I say?
Afro Ninja. Afro that's Ninja. Cool.
Afro Samurai.
So there's going to be a Batman Ninja movie. I don't know what it's called. Another thing, there's going to be for sure Men in Black spin-off movie. It's coming out in 2019. It's going to be with the writers of Iron Man. So the writers of Iron Man are going to be working on the Men in Black spin-off, which I guess is kind of cool. I mean, I'd like to see another Men in Black movie, but it's going to be, not with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, which is fine. One more. I'm going to end on a bad note, and then you can talk about whatever you want, and then we're done with episode 36. Netflix prices are going to go up next month.
Yeah.
Did you see how much they were going to go up by?
No, how much?
I didn't see. That's what I was asking. I didn't want to see the prices. But supposedly this hike, because I think they said that the prices are going to go up before Stranger Things 2 comes out. But I thought Stranger Things was coming out this month.
I don't know that. But what's the price right now? Isn't it like $11?
Something like that. I don't know.
Because I know you pay like, because I think you pay $9 for one TV. You pay $11 for.
Oh, that's if you want that split, that multi.
Yeah, if
thing.
you
Yeah,
want, because I'm paying for that.
I'm paying for it too, but I didn't use it, so I took it off.
Well, I'm
so
paying
I
for
don't know what the
I'm paying for that because, as you can see, I have 3 TVs.
It's weird though because it's only U.S. customers though.
What?
Yeah, only U.S. customers are getting the price hike.
That's weird because I use my subscription in Mexico. My mom is using it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but your service is like, you know what I mean? Like if you're using servers from here and you're connected to these servers, it's kind of like if you're trying to use Amazon, like Europe or something, or Australia, we're connected to our server, so we can't connect to their Australia.
Yeah, but you see, when I log in my Mexican account, there's different programs there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you don't have your subscription there, right?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's why it works when you go over there because you're using our servers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how that works. But yeah, so that was just the bad news. I should have started with that, but Netflix raising prices.
So now we're gonna get Szechuan sauce and then Netflix.
Well, what's crazy is that the prices are going up, and we're gonna lose all the Marvel and Disney shit soon.
But I guess it's because they're releasing the Stranger Things. They might get another season of Orange is the New Black, which was extremely popular.
True.
What else do they have?
Oh, Black Mirror.
Yeah, they're
I need to catch up on that.
Yeah, what was that one about the girl that committed suicide? 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah, some shit like that.
And then,
supposedly they're making a second.
And then they have like a lot of like I can see why they're growing. I mean, just increase the rate here in the United States. Excuse me, because they also have a lot of programming that caters to different types of people. Like there's a show that I watch on Netflix. It's called Club de Cuervos and loosely translated to the Club of Crows, and it's just a comedy regarding soccer, and that's hilarious. And then they have Narcos, and then they have Pablo Escobar shit.
Oh yeah, I heard that one's good.
Yeah, that one is amazing, man. I binge watched the first and second season. And I was like, dude. And it's all historically correct. Some things, not all of them.
Yeah.
But dude, that's weird. I mean, I guess if you're really doing well, I don't know how much the price increase is. If it's only $1, then I guess that's fine. But
yeah, I need to check that out. But I mean, if you guys, just to give you a heads up, Netflix price is going up.
And then I'm gonna talk about something before we leave.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've been waiting for quite some weeks now. It's a Dragon Ball Super Special, man.
Okay, go.
I talked about it a couple weeks ago, and I guess Japan got it as an episode, just one single extended 1 hour episode. We got it here as a 2-piece episode. Mm-hmm. And you probably don't know what I'm talking about, which is fine.
Well, no, I'm sure there's Dragon Ball fans out there. I'm
talking about you.
Oh no, but this isn't about me. This is about you and your Dragon Ball fans.
Man,
so you talk to them.
So Dragon Ball, a spoiler alert. I know I'm saying a spoiler even though it was yesterday because when I tried to log into my streaming service, which is Crunchyroll, it was just down.
I mean, I've seen the Dragon Ball fans are up on that shit, so I'm pretty sure they're...
Yeah, it was down, man. Like, everybody was trying to watch... And then people were like, oh, I just want to watch Food Wars. I just want to watch this. I don't want to watch Dragon Ball. And then a lot of people were kind of doing a Rick and Morty and said, oh, screw Dragon Ball. I'm not watching anymore because now I can't watch any of my episodes. I'm like, dude, chill the fuck down. Just wait. I waited, and then I was able to go in, and man, there was an eye for a surprise. It was an interesting episode, man. I guess I'm gonna spoil it out a little bit. Well, let me practice on my no spoiler kind of review.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do that.
Yeah, it's a no. Okay, so it starts out with Goku, fighting whoever he left off fighting, and then there's just a little bit of exposition, as far as his power, and then boom, the battle with Jiren. I mean, that's not spoiler. Everybody knows, and. We all know that he's gonna get a new transformation, which what they were calling it the Limit Breaker. We all know that, but the fighting, like us Dragon Ball fans, we're all like if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you when it comes to battle sequences, you know that you're not gonna see a lot of battle sequences because they're so fast. You just see like boom, 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 boom. That's all you see. As opposed to if you're a Naruto fan that you see like fluid motions. Well, with this one, you don't. I mean, it's still the same, but then you get a glimpse of what is like the next level of it. Like you just don't see the little teleportation kind of thing. You just see like, I don't want to say like you don't see anything, but you don't see anything kind of thing.
Huh.
It's like it's amazing. I mean, the exposition, the animation was really good. I really liked it. There's this part where just like Goku just doesn't give a fuck. He's like, "Fuck you," and man, that's it's hard to do a no spoilers kind of thing.
Yeah,
but,
it is hard.
But
I mean, it's up to you. You can do spoilers.
No, I'm not gonna do spoilers.
Okay.
If anybody wants to watch it on your streaming services. It's up right now, and man,
How about we do this? We'll do this. So when an episode comes out, do no spoilers on the new episode, and then talk spoilers on the episode before, so that you can give them a chance to talk to you about what the episode is. So basically, if you guys saw this past episode, talk to Lewis, and then he can do a spoiler for next episode, and then do a no spoiler for the episode for next week. You know what I mean? So you're gonna do an overlap.
That's a good idea.
So if you guys want to talk about, you have any comments or thoughts about this new Dragon Ball episode that just came out, leave it on our Facebook or on our Instagram pages, and then Lewis. Well, you guys
and
can
if you want to talk about
episode
and
spoilers,
if you want to talk about any other anime that is not Dragon Ball, I do watch My Hero Academia. I do watch a lot of stuff that you would say a guy should not be watching, like when I'm lost. Like what is it? In Another World with my smartphone. So if you want to talk about
what? I didn't even heard about that one. Like
I told you the other day.
No, you told me one about like something about dungeon.
Is it wrong?
They all sound weird to me. Like
is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon?
And then there was another one that you told.
Another World with my smartphone.
There was another one, but whatever. Unless somebody had I think. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyways, that's fucking. Yeah.
But yeah, like I watch all sorts of anime. I don't discriminate animation. That's amazing animation. So without further delays, I am done.
Yeah, I guess we're done. And then also, like I said, pay attention to Lewis because he's gonna try to give away one of the Final Fantasy Jones elixir bottles with the chocobo on it. So if you're a Final Fantasy man like me, Kupo. Just...
So why don't I do this? Why don't I just, like, post a picture with hashtags, and then if you wanted, just say...
No, I know what they have to say. They have to say, what the chocobo says. And that's, what does the chocobo say? It's, que. Que is what the chocobo says.
Okay, so if you want that bottle, I'm gonna.
You have to spell it right. I'm not gonna say how to spell it, but you have to say que.
Well, you're gonna show me how to spell it.
Oh no, I'm gonna show you how to spell it. But the Final Fantasy fan should not spell.
So if you're a Final Fantasy fan and you want that elixir, and because you didn't get one, just like Rick and Morty, I'm gonna post the picture with hashtags and everything. I'm not gonna say on the picture that I'm giving it away. I'm just gonna post it, and
so you only know the code by listening to this.
Yes.
So
you have to
que comment que.
Whatever the shit that means.
Que, it's what the bird. It's the noise the bird makes.
Okay, que.
It's a chocobo.
Que. Okay.
Que. Kupo.
Just do that, and next week if we get more than 10 entries, because it would suck if it was only one entry. So we get more than 10. We'll just, do a little random selection, and whoever wins, I'll just send it to you. Like I said, I don't care if you live in hell or live in heaven, or in the darkest, secret, confined realm of this universe. I will ship it to you somehow. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're done.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
See you next time, guys.
Matane.
What the fuck?